The presidential office confirmed the schedule today. Although U.S. President Donald Trump will also be present, no official Korea-U.S. summit has been scheduled. On his first day, President Yi will meet BlackRock CEO Larry Fink to discuss cooperation on artificial intelligence and energy transition, followed by meetings with U.S. lawmakers and Korean expatriates. Until September 23rd, he will deliver a keynote address at the UN presenting Korea's foreign policy vision and contributions to global peace. On September 24th, President Yi will preside over a UN Security Council debate under the theme AI for All. He will also meet the UN Secretary General and several world leaders before hosting an investment summit with Wall Street executives. Ahead of Chuseok, the government is expanding the supply of key food items such as pork, Korean beef, eggs, rice, garlic, apples, and pears. First Vice Minister of Economy and Finance Lee Hyung-il chaired a meeting today at the Nonghyup Livestock Market in Eumseong, North Chungcheong Province, to inspect progress on holiday supply measures. The Korean beef supply is expected to nearly double from 16,000 tons to 30,000 tons, with discount events offering up to 50% off. Pork supply will also be increased to 65 tons, 1.3 times the usual level, supported by fast-tracked imports under a 10,000-ton tariff quota. Additional rice and garlic will be distributed and fruit gift sets will be available from September 21st. He also called for stronger quarantine efforts following recent animal disease outbreaks. In local news, a 79-ton fishing vessel carrying 8 people sank off Busan, leaving 1 dead and 1 missing. The distress signal was received around 11:52 a.m. today, about 61.6 kilometers east of Songjeong Port. The boat had left Namhang Port the night before with 3 Koreans and 5 Indonesians aboard. 3 Koreans and 4 Indonesians were rescued, but the Korean captain, in his 60s, later died at the hospital. 1 Indonesian crew member remains missing. Authorities believe the vessel capsized while hauling nets, and rescue operations continue. Busan City announced today about 16,100 citizen supporters have been selected for the 2025 National Sports Festival and National Para Games, including roughly 7,100 citizens and 9,000 students. Their inauguration was held at 1 p.m. at Sajik Indoor Gymnasium with a pre-event program, official ceremony, pledge reading, and cheering festival. From this launch, the supporters will join in cheering at stadiums and participating in the opening and closing ceremonies. Busan City will also provide a manual with duty guidelines, cheering methods, and safety instructions. In international news, Israel launched a major series of airstrikes in southern Lebanon, claiming the targets were positions of the Iranian-backed group Hezbollah. The bombardment followed evacuation alerts in several areas, though no casualties have yet been reported. Despite a ceasefire deal that ended fighting with Hezbollah in November, Israel has continued almost daily strikes on individuals and sites it links to the group. In response, Lebanon's prime minister appealed to the international community to pressure Israel to halt what he called intimidation and assault and to honor its ceasefire commitments. And now for today's weather, the current weather in Busan is 23 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. The temperature will average around 22 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산 영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, 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 and happy Friday, or should I say Friday? It's very exciting. Okay, quiz time. This is the second most traded commodity in the world, only behind crude oil. Its name comes from the Arabic word kaha, meaning wine. And Beethoven was passionate for this drink, and he used exactly 60 beans per cup. You know what it is. Do you like a coffee? 한잔 할까요? Welcome everybody to For Your Busan. I'm your host, Laura McCluckey. Let's kick off Friday with rosé, drinks or coffee.
Of a crowded place, this is boring. Till I heard your name and now I'm staying for ya. We're just friends, it's okay, kinda weird how my night changes. It's just me starting to see you in a different light. I know we can't say what we mean, but I'm happy that you're here tonight. I'm feeling so good at a back party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Feeling so good at a back party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Is it so wrong? I've been thinking about you all day. Yesterday and today and tomorrow. Is it so wrong? I've been bending the truth all day. Yesterday and today and tomorrow. Is it just me starting to see you in a different light? I know we can't say what we mean, but you know that I mean it right. I'm feeling so good at a back party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Feeling so good at a back party. We don't have to talk. I know that you want me. Gotta keep it nice. We cannot be naughty. We could get drinks or we could get coffee. Drinks, coffee, drinks, coffee, drinks, or coffee. Just call me, yeah, drinks, coffee, drinks, coffee, drinks, or coffee. Just call me, yeah.
Oh yeah, drinks or coffee. Well, it is a Friday and it's after 4 o'clock, so I'm not really down for coffee at this time of day. 앙 PD? 지금 뭐 커피 마셔도 돼요? 지금 이 시간에 커피 마시면 잠을 잘 수 있어요? 와, 장난 아니네. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining us here on Friday's edition of For Your Busan. My name is Laura McCluckey. The time is now 4:08 p.m. on Friday, the 19th of September. We're full swing into the film festival and, of course, Festival Shiwar as well. Are you enjoying the festivities? Are you enjoying the weather? Are you enjoying the traffic in Centum City today? I am not. And let me tell you, there were a few people not enjoying my car horn. Get out the way. I wasn't rude. I wasn't mean. I was just assertive in a particularly aggressive manner. Not really, of course not. I'm a wonderful driver. But I couldn't miss out on being here for the live show. For Your Busan, of course, here every 4:05 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then 4 o'clock until 6 o'clock on a Saturday, Sunday as well. Listen, have you had a great Friday so far? I hope you have. I hope you're gearing up for the weekend as well. We made it through the week. Well done. Sudok Shonnim saying, I can't sleep. Do you enjoy coffee? I do. I do like coffee, but only in the morning before noon. I like a coffee. I love the smell. I love all of the things about coffee, but I don't drink it after, after lunchtime. I don't drink coffee. Benny Nim checking in as well. Hi, Benny Nim, Chaesuk Nim as well on the message board. And let me open up the other messages. Yeah, so how did you start your day today? Was it another positive day full of potential? Was it a day that you were like, oh? Sometimes I feel like that. Listen, I went to the circus yesterday. I went to the circus and I was so moved by how beautiful it was, I cried at the end. I cried at the circus. Something wrong with that, no? It was so beautiful, especially right at the end, and then they all, yeah, anyway. If you haven't yet been to see the performance here in Centum, please do give it a chance. It's a little bit pricey, but if you have a little bit extra money, it's definitely worth it. Anyone can start their day in any way, shape or form. But one thing that is probably most universal is a morning coffee, right? Even if it's decaf, just the act of drinking can wake you up and initiate a day for you. It can help shake off the sleepiness and clear your mind. And especially in Korea, a survey showed that coffee consumption daily has risen 66% over the past decade. More and more people now drink 2 or more cups a day. That's why everyone in Korea is so fast, because everyone's high on coffee. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. I'm just copying what Ang PD is doing behind the scenes. But in a fast-paced world like ours, coffee's kind of become an essential part of modern life. And Busan, of course, no exception. You can't talk about Busan without mentioning coffee. And why Busan, you ask? Well, did you know that Busan holds the first recorded instance of coffee being consumed in Korea? Did you know that? Well, yes, it does. A lot of people believe King Gojong first tried coffee in 1896 at the suggestion of the Russian consul, which is also true. But historical records show that even earlier, in 1884, Min Gun-ho, a customs officer in Busan, was served coffee, making Busan the true beginning of Korea's coffee history. Yes. So today, Busan carries the name of Coffee City, and there is Busan is Coffee Day to carry on that legacy, which takes place for 2 days starting tomorrow at Domohan. This free event includes latte art performances by world coffee champions, sand-roasted coffee demonstrations, champion talk shows, many more related coffee experiences. Just looking at things here, it looks really exciting. So if you already had a cup of coffee this morning, but you still feel like you need a bit more, how about just hold off until tomorrow morning and head on over to this event? Good? Good? Okay, good. Let's do that. You can also send me your text messages, send me your opinions on our topic today. And yeah, let me know what you've done today. I was filming a documentary today. I had a very interesting day today. I was filming a documentary about sustainability with not just the documentary team, but also some students. And yeah, it was very cool. Very, very cool indeed. How about you? 뭐 하셨어요 오늘? 앙 PD, what did you do today? 일했어요. 일했습니다. 어떤 일? 그냥 일. 오케이. 평소처럼. Anyway, let's get into today's text topic. Today's text topic, what is your favorite drink and how often do you drink it? And why is it your favorite? 네, 여러분, 오늘의 텍스트 토픽은 여러분이 가장 즐겨 마시는 음료는 무엇인가요? 얼마나 자주 마시나요? 그리고 왜 제일 좋아하시는지 이유도 같이 보내주시면 감사하겠습니다. 샵 9050, pound 9050 or Kakao Talk. And you can get yourself onto those text messages for 101. Kakao Talk is free and the YouTube live stream is also free as well. Head over to YouTube, search for BEFM, click on our live and you can see me. Hello, I'm here. Hello. It's me, Mario. There we go. Oh, look at my hair. Oh, I look fabulous today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't do it that often. There's sometimes we can get away with it, but not really. Today coming up for you, as always, Busan Times, Laura's Deep Dive, Busan Life Solutions with Kelly. Then on the mic, we're not connecting to Eurasia now this evening. We'll do that again from next week. We've got on the mic, Busan Quizmaster, and then My Home, My Busan as well. So stick around with us here at For Your Busan. And now it's time for Busan Times.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
제106회 전국체육대회 10월 17일부터 23일까지 부산이 선수들의 열정으로 타오릅니다.
The 106th National Sports Festival. From October 17th to the 23rd, a monumental event is headed straight for Busan. We're with you on For Your Busan. Ready, set, Busan! For 10 weeks, we'll bring you the latest National Sports Festival news, introduce the events, and share inspiring athlete stories. Play the quiz, win prizes, and get involved. If you want to enjoy the National Sports Festival to the max, tune in every Thursday at 4:35 p.m. Don't miss it. It all starts now.
8월 14일부터 10월 23일까지 매주 목요일 4시 35분 포열부산의 레디셋 부산. 절대 놓치지 마세요.
Look at me and Claire.
Black,
Look.
dark.
We're very similar. Look at our faces. We could be sisters. Look at that. I've got a little bit more. I'm a bit more salmon pink colored. You're much
I
more
look pale.
No, you're
Yellow.
porcelain skin. Porcelain skin. I'm just a little bit shiny. Anyway, welcome to Busan Times. Claire, thank you for joining us.
Not a problem. My pleasure.
How's life?
Good. It's Friday.
It's
How
Friday.
can it be not good?
Yes. Any plans for the weekend?
Not yet.
No?
Well, plan it tonight, maybe.
Something. Yeah.
Yes.
Something relaxing,
Something.
maybe. Something to enjoy this nice, cool weather. Let's get into the first piece of news. What do we have for the first one?
Yes, and today I want to start with some very important news for the upcoming Chuseok holiday. Busan City has announced that from October 3rd to 9th, during the long holiday week, 38 major hospitals will selectively offer outpatient services. And don't worry, the 24-hour emergency rooms will remain open as usual.
Okay, very important. It's a big relief for families, especially with such a long break this year.
Exactly. And this year's Chuseok is actually the longest holiday we've had in a while, 7 full days. That means a lot of people will be traveling or visiting relatives, but it also means patients who need regular treatments, like cancer or dialysis patients, could run into serious problems if care was interrupted. That's why the city worked with both public and private hospitals to make sure there's no medical gap.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not just about the emergencies, which are very important, but
Yes.
it's about continuity of care.
Yes, that's the key point. For example, Inje University, Busan Baek Hospital, Baekbyungwon, and Haeundae Baek Hospital will both be running outpatient services on October 9th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., so treatments can continue without delay. Busan Medical Center is also stepping up. They'll open all day on October 8th across 13 different departments like pediatrics, obstetrics, and internal medicine.
And it covers the basics for pretty much anybody who might need care.
Yes, and it doesn't stop there. Hospitals like Daedong, BHS Hanseo, On General, Gutsamsan, Gutpo Songsim, and many others will also run selective outpatient clinics. And for families with kids, this is big. 2 Dalbit Children's Hospitals, 99 Seoul Pediatrics in Dongnae-gu District, and Kumjeong Pediatrics in Kumjeong-gu District will even open on Chuseok Day itself, October 6th.
Yes, parents will be very relieved to hear that. Me, as a parent, very relieved to hear that because kids not just manage to get sick at
Weekend.
inappropriate times, you kids out there, but they always tend to just get hurt and injured and whacked and all the things. Do you know, it was this time many years ago, I was on my way to see a movie with my good friend and going to meet the director
Yes.
at the film festival. And
Exactly this time. Yes.
exactly this time many years ago, maybe about 5 years ago. And I got a phone call from my panicked husband saying, could you come home? I think something's wrong. I phoned an ambulance. I'm like, what? So my son had been jumping up and down at the baseball, whacked his head. I ended up in the plastic surgeons, and all of the other kids there were boys. All of them. So all these boys hitting their heads and falling down. It's not to say girls don't as well, but at that specific time. And so kids do need that access.
The
to
only
care.
one in the hospital will be me.
Yeah.
I used to be.
Yeah. My daughter's good at
Sorry
that as
to
well.
my mom.
Yeah.
But exactly, and the city also reminds everyone to check the exact schedule before heading out, since hours can vary by hospital. The easiest way is to call 120 or 119, of course, or just use the eGen smartphone app for real-time updates on emergency medical information.
Let me download that now. So basically, the
eGen.
message is don't wait until something happens. Check ahead, get prepared.
Indeed, the city health director even emphasized that this whole plan was only possible because of cooperation between private and public hospitals. It's a good example of Busan making sure residents don't face unnecessary stress during the holidays.
Yes, absolutely. Is this the one?
eGen.
eGen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Install. Good. Prepared. Ready
Good
to
work.
go. Nice. Let's go to the next one. There's something going on special for women in the workforce.
Yes, that's right. On September 23rd, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., the city will hold the very first 2025 Busan Women's Job Festa at Busan Citizens Park, Dasom Madang.
Okay, so it's not just a fair, but a festival, right?
Exactly. It combines 3 events into one, including a women's employment and startup fair, a talk concert about preventing career breaks, and a public awareness campaign. At the fair itself, 46 companies will be hiring, with around 150 jobs up for grabs. There will also be booths showcasing products from women entrepreneurs, plus consultation services for job seekers.
It sounds like a hands-on event.
Yes, it is. Job seekers can even do interviews right on site. And if you bring your resume and cover letter, you can apply on the spot. There'll also be extra services like resume clinics, interview feedback, and even free ID photos. And the talk concert earlier in the day will share real-life stories about overcoming career breaks, along with panel discussions and networking.
That sounds very motivating for women who want to keep building their careers.
Yes.
And especially women who want to have kids and still build their careers.
Yes.
A lot of people feel it's not possible. It is. It is.
Here is Laura.
Hello. Hello.
And in the afternoon, there's even a Golden Bell quiz event on career continuity with prizes for the top 3 winners. It's all about keeping women active in the workforce and making sure they don't have to give up their careers because of life events like marriage, childbirth, or childcare.
Absolutely. Although sometimes I just want to stay at home and take a nap.
Of course.
But, you know, we can do it all. So
Wonder
cliche.
Woman.
So annoying. Anyway, that's for another conversation. Finally, we've got something colourful, cultural and entertaining coming up too, right?
Oh, yes. This one's exciting. From September 21st to October 3rd, the entire city will come alive with Festival 10월. It's only in its second year, but it's already one of Busan's biggest fall attractions, bringing together 26 festivals under the theme Autumn Breeze.
A lot of events packed into just 2 weeks, right?
Definitely. This year includes some unique new experiences. For instance, on the very first day, there is the 7 Bridges Tour, a cycling event across Busan's landmark sea bridges. And at 10 a.m., there's brunch on the bridge, on Gwanghwadeogyo Bridge, where 1,000 visitors can enjoy a gourmet brunch literally on the bridge deck.
I have tickets for that.
Oh, do you?
Brunch on the
missed
bridge.
it.
But sadly, I'm emceeing a different event, so I can't go. So I gave the tickets to my parents and some
lucky.
friends. Yeah. So 진짜 so annoyed I'm going to miss it.
That I couldn't.
근데 I got to work. I got to work. That's what it is. It's very Busan though. Food with a view.
Oh, indeed. And later that night at 8:30 p.m., the Bukang Northport Waterfront Park will host a massive drone light show competition combined with a jazz festival. Teams from the US, Japan, and China will all be performing.
Yep, and this is not the regular Gwangali drone show. This is something different. It's going to be spectacular.
Yes. And it doesn't stop there. Throughout the festival, Bexco will host big events like the Fly Asia Startup Expo, the Busan International Food Expo, and even a craft beer challenge. Plus concerts, the Busan International Rock Festival, and cultural markets will fill the city.
Sounds like so much fun.
So much festivals.
The whole city is becoming a big festival ground. I'm going to the Rock Fest, the Film Fest, and then Snooze Fest. I'm going to take a nap as well. Yeah.
And that's the idea. Mayor Park Kyung-jun even said he hopes Festival 10월 will help Busan reach 3 million foreign visitors for the first time in history this year.
Okay. Well, I think we can do it. We can do
Still
it.
have 3 months to go, yes.
We've still got a lot of months to go. So to wrap up, Chuseok Holiday Medical Services and the app, I just downloaded it right now. It looks fantastic. If you haven't downloaded it, please do get it. eGen, E-G-E-N. And then we've got the Women's Job Festa and the Grand Festival, Sure. Health, Opportunities and Culture.
Yes, and with the weather finally cooling down, it's a perfect time for Busan residents and visitors to get out and enjoy all that's happening in the city.
Yes, finally we can
love
breathe.
it.
Me too. I'm excited for my jacket.
Every step, I just like, so good.
I know. Wait until it's winter time and we're like, oh, why is it so cold?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we like to do. Claire, thank you so much. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
You too. I'll see you next week.
Bye-bye. All right, let's have a song. This is Mono Eyes, Just a Little More Time.
On a laptop screen I see pictures of my longtime friends. Now I'm on the other side of this planet named the Earth. You just sent me a letter saying you are doing fine. I just try to keep on going today. When I wake up I will miss your face. I'll miss
FRI의 탐구생활. Do you think that you sleep well? What do you think? Do you think you sleep well? A lot of people have trouble falling asleep because their minds are very busy at night doing this, like rats in a basement. You know? Some people do this. Read their phones. Do you think you sleep well at night? I do, actually, but a lot of people have a bit of trouble sleeping well. They think about conversations from the day. Do you ever do this? Where you have a conversation with someone and then 5 hours later, something pops into your head. You're like, oh, I should have said blah, 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 blah. Ah, I hate that. In the moment, you're just like, yeah. And then 4 hours or 5 hours later, you've been thinking about it all day and you're like, I should have said this and I should have said that. And you run the conversation in your head. Anyway, recent studies showed that a large number of adults have insomnia or find it hard to fall asleep at least once a week because of stress, overthinking, screen time before bed, very, very naughty. So a simple and helpful way to fall asleep faster is cognitive shuffling. What does that mean? Well, here's how it works. It helps your brain stop racing and helps you to focus on, you focus on random images, right? So here's how it works. Choose a word, any word. Let's say, for example, bed. Okay, bed. And then you have to think of new words that start with each letter in your chosen word. So bed is B-E-D, right? So you would have B, we've got banana, boat, boy, bathrobe, butterfly, B. I'm very good at English. You want more? No, we'll stop there. And then E, so you would have elephant, egg, elevator, and so on. The important thing is, don't just say the words, imagine them in your brain. Imagine 상상으로 these images in your brain, and it keeps your brain busy. But the thing is, it keeps your brain busy but not stressed. It's like a gentle busyness. And actually, it helps you fall asleep more easily. And many people say it really does work. Another thing, I would say, get some headphones on and just listen to a meditation. Just relax, you know? Instead of thinking too much, your mind can drift clearly and calmly into sleep, just like dreaming before you're even sleeping, you know? Please put your phone away before bed. It's really not good for you. 여러분 잘 자요. It's a Friday. Oh, there's a fly in here. It's a Friday. It almost flew right into my mouth. Or maybe it flew out of my mouth. Oh, that's worse. Whoops. Anyway, let's immediately stop that nonsense. Get out of here, you fly. Anyway, how about you? Do you sleep well? I think now the weather is cooling down, we'll be able to sleep a bit more comfortably, hopefully anyway. And if you have any tips on how to get to sleep, please let us know. Yeah. And that's it, really. That's all for my deep dive today. By the way, what is your favorite drink and why? 여러분, 오늘 텍스트 토픽은 여러분의 가장 즐겨 마시는 음료 무엇인가요? 얼마나 자주 마시나요? 그리고 왜 좋아하시는지. 샵 9050 59050 카카오톡 or YouTube Live. You can get into our messages, slide into our DMs and let us know. In the meantime, this is Ariana Grande. Good night and go.
I got you dreaming. You close your eyes and screaming. Play with your mind for no reason. I know you love how I tease it. You know that I'm playing, so don't be mistaken. You already know what I'm thinking, boy. Oh, does it have to be so cute? It's impossible to ignore you. Why must you make me laugh so much? It's bad enough we get along. It's always say goodnight and go. We'll have drinks and talk about things and any excuse to stay awake with you. When you're sleepy, I'd sleep there, but then the heating may be down again. Am I convenient? We'd be good, we'd be great together. Why'd you have to be so cute? It's impossible to ignore you. Why must you make me laugh so much? It's bad enough we get along so well. Just say goodnight and go. Say goodnight and go. How you want it, baby, just like this. Know you're thinking about it, baby, just cause. Know you're looking at him, baby, be my list. I know what you want, but you can't have this. Wanna say goodnight, wanna say goodnight and go. Wanna say goodnight, baby, say goodnight and go. Wanna say goodnight, say goodnight and go.
Welcome back, everyone. 4:37 on the clock. It's Friday, the 19th of September for your Busan. Kelly's in the house.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Hello, everybody. It's good to be in the studio. How are you?
I'm very
네.
nice. I'm very nice.
네.
I am nice. Actually,
네,
I
you
am
are
nice.
nice.
Thanks.
You look nice.
Oh, thank
네.
you. I'm in a sports t-shirt. I'm very good, thank you. I'm enjoying this weather.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Of course, yeah.
enjoying the traffic. Did you
Right.
drive here?
Oh, yeah, I drove here.
What was
well,
with
the traffic was
today?
not really that bad, but
Really?
actually there were a lot of people, in the Centum area because
Yeah.
of, the Busan International Film Festival is going on, right?
So-
but the traffic was okay.
When I came in, it was not
네.
okay. It took me like almost an
진짜요?
hour to get in.
Oh.
And I was
네.
pang on the old horn.
네.
Didn't enjoy it. How are
I hear
you?
I'm good. 네, 좋아요. Just everything's good. As you mentioned, the weather is much better, much more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like the autumn is on its way, right?
Fine to the
네,
finale.
Finally.
Fine to the finale.
네.
Let's get into your segment, Kelly. What is Busan Life Solution?
네, the Busan Life Solution is a segment for non-Koreans living in Busan. So, the number of non-Koreans living in Busan has increased significantly over the last 5-10 years or maybe 20 years, right? They may face issues from time to time. Well, the issues may be regarding, their visa status or their school life or their marriage, their workplace, just anything, And whenever they face these issues, well, I want to remind you that they can get a free consultation at 2 different organizations in Busan. One is the Busan Global Center located in Yeonjaegu, and the other organization is the Busan Foreign Resident Support Center. So I actually, received the questions from them.
Yeah.
Questions and answers from them.
So these
And
are
I'm-
real.
Right. These are real.
Yeah. Real questions.
네, and
so
real answers.
real questions, real answers. So I shall read them out and then you'll give us the solutions.
Exactly.
Deal? Okay.
네.
First one says, I'm a foreign worker from the Philippines, currently living in Busan with an E9 visa. I recently married a fellow Filipino here, but since we're both living abroad, we haven't been able to officially register our marriage yet. Just a week ago, my wife gave birth to our beautiful daughter. I want to be there to support my wife and help take care of our newborn. As a father, am I eligible to apply for parental leave?
Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on becoming a dad, 네. 좋습니다. 네. Well, so here is the thing. According to Article 18.2 of the Equal Employment Opportunity and Work Family Balance Assistance Act, an employer is required to grant 20 days of parental leave if an employee requests it due to their spouse giving birth, right? So currently, parental leave is supposed to apply not only to legally married couples, but also to couples in common law marriage, which is called 사실혼 in Korean, right? Therefore, this person may apply for parental leave even if his partner is in a common law relationship, right?
And remember that paternal leave and maternal leave, the conditions are different. So this is specifically for the father.
네, 맞아요, 맞아요. However, this person may be required to prove their common law relationship to their boss, right? Often by providing supporting documents. This could include a birth certificate that has a father's name on it and some supporting documents to prove the common law relationships. For example, a copy of resident registration that lists both of them living at the same address, or a signed consent from related to the birth or something like that, right? This applies to all employees. You know, I've actually mentioned it many times, though some like companies, especially when it comes to companies with less than 5 employees, you know, sometimes like labor related laws are kinda
different.
Right.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this, regardless of the size of the company, this applies to all employees, right?
Good. Very
네.
good to know.
네. If their leave is denied, well, this person can report the employer to the labor ministry or 노동청. 네.
Yeah. Okay. Well, nice to have a baby.
네.
And good that you can get the leave.
축하합니다.
That's good to know. This is very positive on all fronts.
네. Oh, I want to smell this baby now. So bad.
So I was at school today, and there was like little gomengi there, and I was like, I want to play with you all. They're so cute. And then one of them punched me, and I said, well, I'm out. I'm done. See ya.
I'm out of here. Right?
See ya. Okay, here's the next one. My brother was studying in Korea as an international student, but unfortunately he couldn't finish his studies due to a health issue, forcing him to return home. The problem is that his landlord is asking us to pay the remaining 10 months of rent under the current lease for his one-room apartment. This feels very unfair. Is there any way to reduce or avoid paying the full amount? Thanks.
Oh, well, I'm really sorry, you know, to hear this person is going through this situation, right? So I think that this must be really incredibly difficult for everyone involved, right? I wish I could give a better answer, but unfortunately, under Korea rental laws, the landlord isn't legally required to reduce or cancel the remaining rent, you know, just because the personal circumstances.
Yeah.
Even if like someone is going through a serious illness or something like that, right? Some landlords may be understanding the situation and willing to make an exception, right? But it is ultimately their choice, not like an obligation, right?
Yeah.
네, so
what's the most effective solution in this case then? Because legally you are bound to your contract.
Right. So the most effective solution is to find a new tenant, you know, who can take over the lease as soon as possible, right? So if this person explains the situation to a local real estate agent or someone like that, you know, they can help find someone to take over the contract.
Yeah.
So that way the landlord gets a new tenant and this person is no longer obligated to pay for the remaining due, right?
Yes.
네.
And I hope your brother gets well soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
네.
Let's move on to the next one. This person says, I'm currently staying in Busan's Yeongdo-gu with an F2R visa and my workplace is in Gangso-gu. It's been 9 months since I changed my visa status. However, the commuting distance is really far and the 2-shift work schedule is very exhausting. I'd like to ask about the possibility of changing workplaces, reissuing a recommendation letter and the related procedures.
네, so 강서구 is where where 명지 신도시 is located. Have you been there? 네, so 강서구 is kind of close to the Gimhae International Airport, right? And 영도구 in Busan so
is like the opposite side.
네.
Yeongdo is like the old port area.
Right. 네, so I understand, you know, what this person is going through. So for those who are wondering, an F2R visa is a regional specialized residence visa. So for F2R visa holders, changing their workplace is restricted within the first year of changing their visa status, actually. So they don't really have like a freedom at some point, right? However, an exception can be made if it becomes difficult to continue working in the same workplace. So, for example, if the business went bankrupt, they can be seen as an exception, right? Or the business suspend operation, or if they receive a new recommendation from the local government or something like that, well, they can actually change the workplace. If not, 네.
Changing the workplace, if that's not possible, you can change your place of residence, no? I mean, is the house tied to the visa? I don't think so. Is it? I mean, I don't know.
네.
I'm just guessing,
Maybe,
but
I have to double check.
yeah,
네.
because I think maybe if you can't change your workplace, then perhaps you could
Right.
change where you stay.
Right.
Because
that's a new way of thinking, but
I'm very curious why that happened in the first place to this person. Why they
Right.
stay in Yeongdo and they work
네.
in Gangseogu. That's like 2 hours commute if the traffic's bad.
Right. Oh, traffic is really bad, in this area,
Yeah.
like every day, right?
Really?
네.
I mean, these are the two areas that it can be very, very bad.
right.
Like on
네.
opposite ends of the city at rush hour. Can you imagine? Tricky.
Right. I need to double check, and if I have an answer, I'll share them.
We can bring
with
it back
you.
next
네.
week. Okay, dokie. Now this is the final one. It says, near where I live, I often see cars parked on pedestrian paths. When I'm out with my baby and pushing a stroller, it becomes really inconvenient. It becomes really inconvenient. Sometimes cars even park on crosswalks. Can I report this? If so, how?
Oh, that sounds very frustrating.
Yeah.
Especially with the stroller.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I've been in a very similar situation before, actually, especially when I use a stroller, I wanted to use an elevator, but the elevator is full of people, who
Yep.
don't have any, right?
One day, let me tell you,
I know, right?
폭발.
네, 맞아요.
I was standing at
네.
an elevator and it was for Busan stroller and I was standing there in the front of the line and the doors opened and from either side people without
Exactly.
strollers
네.
went in and so I just went
Oh, you did?
yeah.
I didn't ever got to
and
do
then
so.
they got out and I was like
네. Oh, I didn't ever got to do so. So I just,
phone me,
used
I'll do it.
네, I just used an escalator instead. But I almost wanted to cry, actually.
맞다.
네.
Especially
네.
when you're a new mother or you have a young baby,
Right.
your hormones are still, you're sleep
Fluctuating,
deprived.
right?
You're-
네.
Be nice to these mothers.
맞아요.
and fathers.
네,
Okay,
맞아요,
yeah,
맞아요.
anyway.
So this sounds really frustrating to me too, especially with the stroller. Fortunately, there is a platform called 안전신문고, right?
I'm just downloading it
안전신문고,
right.
right.
안전신문고.
신문고, 네.
Okay.
Actually, mobile application is also
Ooh.
available, right?
Downloaded 2 apps this show
네.
to report people.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The address is called like a safetyreport.com, right?
Safety e-report.
네네네.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me. Anyone can report various issues, including illegal parking, download the app or visit the website, submit a report with photos, and that's it. 네,
I got it. I just
네.
downloaded it.
네.
This is what it looks like, the homepage.
맞아요.
This is very good.
네.
안전신문고.
안전신문고.
Okay.
네.
확인. I'll 확인 everything.
네.
Yes. 허용. Okay, 동의. Yeah. Good. No, I don't want to 신문. There's no 신고 just now.
네.
Okay, bye-bye.
네.
Okay, later.
Then,
Anyway, this looks very easy to use, actually.
Sure. So I'm sure that this person can start, like reporting some like illegally parked cars, right? And, hopefully the neighborhood will improve at some point. 네.
I think the thing is with me, there's always this idea of being a telltale.
네.
Like if somebody does something and then you're like, oh, it really annoys me, but I'm not going to be like
Right.
in Scotland you say grass.
Oh.
I'm not grassing. I'm not a grass.
Like I'm not going to change anything.
I'm not a telltale. It's like I'm not going to
네.
tattle on someone. I'm not going to say
I
they
see.
did this or
네네네.
they did that. In Scotland we
네네네.
say he's a grass. It means he's going to tell on you.
고자지쟁이. 네, 고자지쟁이.
So you don't really want to do that. But then at the same time, when you've got things that are a safety issue, not just a convenience issue, but a safety issue,
Sure.
you really have not just a right as a citizen, but kind of a duty to stand up and say, hey, yo, not in my neighborhood.
맞아요.
Yeah.
네, 좋아요.
Have you ever reported anyone?
You sound very firm. 네.
I'm very 엄격해. I'm very
좋아요.
nice.
너무 좋아요.
But I'm such an 엄격해. If you ever have a problem, Kelly,
네.
you just phone me
네.
and I'll
네,
I'll
좋아요,
sort them out.
좋아요. But
Good.
my babies are now big and they don't need a stroller anymore.
But still, if anything bugs you, you
네,
know.
알았어요. Next
But
time I'll tell you.
Have you ever reported anyone?
네. Oh, well, actually, yes. 네, I've actually used this 안전신문고 before.
Ah, really?
네, 네.
What was the situation?
But actually, I saw a car just passing in the green light, and I luckily took a picture because I wanted to take a picture of something else anyways,
Yeah.
right? So I took a picture and I reported it. But unfortunately, the message that I received from the authority was that, oh, your picture was not as clear as, it should be. So, 네, your report
Your
was
report
not
was
submitted
great.
properly. 네, that's the message that I got.
So that's a good tip. Anyone who wants to grass on their neighbour, then you need to make sure your pictures are clear enough.
네, 좋아요. 맞습니다.
So get your cameras at the ready. But no, this is a very useful app. I've downloaded that and I've also downloaded eGen today as well. Really cool information. Kelly, thank you so much for bringing us all these real life situations. We'll see you again next week.
Alrighty, bye-bye everybody.
Bye-bye. All right, time for me to say goodbye for the first half. But listen, before we go, I've got some messages that I'd like to read. 이산영님 saying, delicious. I always drink every day coffee latte because it's delicious. It's 고소해요. 그런데 맛있게 하는 데가 잘 없어서 좀 슬퍼요. So there's not really a place that does it really well. So it's a bit sad. Because I've asked you today for your text topic, what is a drink that you love the most and how often do you drink it or why do you love it? Chaesung님 says, one of my favorite drinks is 숭늉. I make steamed rice on the gas stove. There's 누룽지 on the bottom of the pot. I pour water in the pot and boil 누룽지 to make 숭늉. 숭늉. It's like 공룡. 숭늉. It's that same ringong, It tastes refreshing and helps with digestion. I've drank that before. I did not share your your feelings that it's refreshing. However, it's not bad, but it's not something that I would really choose. But yeah, we've got 탄산수를 최근에 제일 자주 먹는 것 같아요. 깔끔해서 좋아요. 조현철님 said that. You can keep your messages coming in to me, and yeah, we can chit chat about stuff. 삽살개님 says, "What a jerk! Have some humanity, please." Who are you talking about? 누구? 저요? 역시 삽살개님. Anyway, let me play you a song. This is Home by Michael Bublé. I'll be back at 5 o'clock.
Another summer day has come and gone away from Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? Well, I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another aeroplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home. Let me go home. miles too far from where you are. I wanna come home.
안녕하세요. 현대해상 모델 이정재입니다. 70년 현대해상의 여정을 함께해 주신 모든 분들께 감사드립니다. 모든 분들의 하루하루가 더 나은 삶으로 채워지도록 앞으로도 변함없이 마음이 합니다. 현대해상.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
가족이 함께할 수 있는 초록빛 가득한 공원, 세계 시민 누구나 함께 어울리는 문화공간, 그리고 모두가 안전하게 이동 가능한 교통 인프라가 갖추어져 있는 곳, 이곳은 글로벌 허브 도시 부산입니다. 일상을 풍요롭게 만들어주는 문화와 예술, 따뜻한 나눔을 실천하는 복지, 모두가 안심하고 차별 없이 누리는 안전한 도시 기반 시설로 우리의 일상은 안전하고 행복해집니다. 시민의 행복을 생각합니다. 시민의 행복이 쌓여갑니다. 이 캠페인은 행복도시 부산의 가치를 높이는 부산시설공단이 함께합니다.
제106회 전국체육대회 10월 17일부터 23일까지 부산이 선수들의 열정으로 타오릅니다.
The 106th National Sports Festival. From October 17th to the 23rd, a monumental event is headed straight for Busan. We're with you on For Your Busan. Ready, set, Busan! For 10 weeks, we'll bring you the latest National Sports Festival news, introduce the events, and share inspiring athlete stories. Play the quiz, win prizes, and get involved. If you want to enjoy the National Sports Festival to the max, tune in every Thursday at 4:35 p.m. Don't miss it. It all starts now.
8월 14일부터 10월 23일까지 매주 목요일 4시 35분 포열부산의 레디셋 부산. 절대 놓치지 마세요.
A brand new show is here, Sweet Date! Your daily rendezvous of music, laughter, and charming stories that bring light to your lunchtime. With Sweet Date, every noon turns into something special. I'm Yoonji, and together we'll enjoy the sweet moment. So don't miss it, guys. Weekdays from 12:05 to 2 p.m. So I invite you to join us every day. Can't wait, and we'll be waiting to see you all.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열부산?
포열부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열부산.
포열부산.
할까요? 포열부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
안녕하세요. 토마스입니다. 자, 오늘은 우리 곁에서 시민의 안전을 지키는 소방관 한 분을 모셨습니다. 자, 현장 이야기를 여러분과 함께 들어보겠습니다. 자, 먼저 우리 청취자분들께 자기소개 부탁드릴까요?
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 3년차 소방관 건우라고 합니다.
네, 반갑습니다. 현재 어떤 업무를 좀 맡고 계신가요?
저는 지금 구조대에서 근무하고 있고 화재 현장에서 인명을 구조하는 활동을 하거나 그 외에 출동들을 지금 나가고 있습니다.
현장에 이제 출동하시는 역할을 지금 맡고 계시군요.
예.
네, 항상 저도 그렇지만 늘 감사하다는 얘기를 좀 전해드리고 싶었는데 오늘 우리 청취자분들을 대신해서 먼저 감사하다는 말씀을 좀 전하겠습니다.
제가 더 감사합니다.
혹시 그 전으로 좀 돌아가셔서 소방관이 좀 되어야겠다 다짐하시게 된 계기가 있을까요?
저는 소방관을 하기 전에 이제 회사 생활을 하고 있었는데.
그래요? 네.
근데 이제 일에서 보람은 또 못 찾고 있고 그래서 보람 있는 일이 뭘까 생각하다가 이제 회사에 불이 한번 났었는데 그때 이제 현장 활동하는 소방관들 보면서 나는 저거는 잘할 자신이 있겠다 그런 생각이 들고 나서 그렇게 준비를 했던 것 같습니다.
그러면 화재 현장에서 근무하시는 분들을 보고 하고 싶다라는 마음을 좀 가지게 되신 거군요.
네, 맞습니다.
실제로 근무를 해보시니까 좀 어떠세요? 보람도 많이 느껴지고 하시나요?
저희가 이제 출동 나가서 어려운 상황에 있는 사람들 도와주고 했을 때 이제 수혜 받으셨던 분들이 고맙다고 마음을 전달하시거나 그냥 그런 말 한마디 그런 것들이 되게 보람 있게 느껴지고 제가 하는 일이 되게 의미 있게 느껴집니다.
주로 어떤 현장에 제일 많이 가시나요?
저희는 이제 화재 현장도 많이 나가지만 그 외에 구조 출동이 종류가 굉장히 많습니다. 예를 들면은 뭐 순환 사고도 많고 산악 사고도 많고 대포획 이런 출동들도 많이 나가고 시민한테 위해가 되는 그런 모든 출동은 다 나간다고 생각하시면 됩니다.
그럼 참 상상할 수 없는 일들도 많이 접하실 것 같은데 기억에 남는 어떤 현장 같은 것도 좀 있으실까요?
저는 기억에 남는 현장은 한 번은 태어난 지 100일 정도밖에 안 된 아기가 지병 때문에 먼저 세상을 떠나고 이래서 출동을 가니까 이제 온 가족이 오열하고 있고 저는 그런 출동들이 기억에 좀 오래 남는 것 같습니다.
말씀하신 것처럼 참 마음에 담기 힘든 그런 현장을 좀 접하다 보면 트라우마라는 게 좀 남으실 수도 있을 것 같은데 그런 건 없으신가요?
그때 이제 현장에서 있었던 것들이 잔상처럼 좀 오래 기억에 남고 자꾸 생각나고 그 현장을 지나가다 보면 또 그때 생각이 나고 그런 것들은 어쩔 수 없는 것 같습니다.
그게 사실 우리 건우님과 지금 얘기를 나누고 있지만 모든 소방관님들께 해당되는 그런 내용인 것 같습니다. 이 사건 사고로 하는 게 정말 큰 뭔가 좀 일이 있어야 되는 게 아니고 사소한 실수로부터 오는 경우가 많잖아요.
네.
직접 우리 라디오 청취자분들께 이런 것들은 좀 조심하셔야 된다 하는 뭐 안전 습관 같은 게 좀 있을까요?
저도 간과하고 살던 부분이 있는데 이제 제가 화재 현장을 나가서 가정집을 가다 보면은 사람이 없는데 이제 가전제품에서 불이 나고 이런 경우들이 있던데 이게 대부분이 멀티탭에 꽂는 그런 문어발식으로 이제 화재가 많이 나더라고요. 그래서 그런 부분만 지양하셔도 집에 아무도 없을 때 화재 나고 이런 확률은 되게 줄어든다고 생각해서 그런 거 좀 주의해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
일반적인 어떤 콘센트보다는 이 멀티탭에 의한 화재 사고가 좀 많은 거군요.
네, 맞습니다.
자, 지금 듣고 계시는 우리 청취자분들도 조금 번거로우실 수도 있겠지만 안전사고 방지를 위해서 멀티탭은 항상 정말 필요한 것에만 사용하시고 그리고 오래된 거는 빨리빨리 교체하시는 그런 습관이 좀 있으시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 그럼 끝으로 우리 함께 근무하시는 사실 가족과도 다름이 없습니다. 우리 사랑하는 동료들에게 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
제가 예전에 소방학교 있을 때 교관님께서 말씀하셨던 내용이 있는데 한 사람의 소방관이 5명의 시민을 구한다는 얘기를 들었습니다. 같이 근무하고 계신 이제 소방 가족 여러분들도 건강 유의하시고 안전하게 근무하시길 바라겠습니다.
자, 시민의 안전을 위해 늘 애써주시는 우리 모든 소방관 분들께 다시 한번 감사의 마음을 좀 전하면서 오늘 인터뷰는 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
Thank you so much to Thomas, our reporter there, for today's On the Mic, and to our interviewee, Kwon Gon-woo, 소방관. And I just have to say that whenever we have someone who is a firefighter or an emergency worker on the show, I think a round of applause for going out there and putting life in danger to save other people and the community. So thank you so much for all you do. But firefighter Kwon Gon-woo, now in his third year of service, works with the rescue team. He responds not just to fire scenes, but also various rescue operations, always rushing to situations that could pose a threat to citizens. Now, he said, after working as an office employee, he was deeply moved by the sight of firefighters dedicating themselves at fire scenes, which inspired him to choose the path of a firefighter. He said that most accidents stem from small acts of carelessness. And he said, in particular, he advises against the use of octopus-style power strips. You know, when you've got lots of different wires coming out of everywhere, because he said connecting multiple plugs can easily lead to fire hazards. Quoting the saying, one firefighter protects 5 citizens, he encouraged his fellow firefighters who silently work in dangerous situations to take good care of their health, and expressed his hope to continue working well together in the future. So thank you so much for sharing your story, and we hope that you are healthy and happy, and please look after us very well, because there's a lot of us out here who really, really do rely on your kindness and your good nature, and of course your skills and experience. But the fact that you're out there protecting the citizens, it's very cool indeed. Actually, right outside, we've got 소방, what do we call it? Fire, not fire truck, fire station. There we go, 소방과. Anyway, we've got a fire station out there, and it's always nice to see them in the morning. I don't see them much in the morning anymore, but I would walk past when I used to do the morning show. I would see them in the morning, and they would all be outside doing their group exercises together. You know how Steve does 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. He does the Get Active Busan. Well, the one opposite would always be out all together, stretching in the morning, talking together. And I think that's so important, having a community like that within your organization, so that you know 100% you can rely on each other. I think more organizations could learn a lot from firefighters and fire stations, because you really do have to be so in tune with your colleagues, right? You got to trust them implicitly. And so always in awe of that kind of dedication to the public cause. If you would like to be on the mic, or you want to tell us your English language learning journey story, then all you need to do, get in touch with us here in the studio, and you can be joining us behind the mic or in the studio or etc. and chatting with us here on the show. You can also get in touch for our text topic or our quiz, which is coming up very soon, on pound 9050 샵 9050. Text messages are 101. KakaoTalk is free, and YouTube Live is free as well. Search for us and come and chat in our live stream, and watch me live as well. I'm not just live in your ears, I'm live in your eyes too, and hopefully live in your heart. 심쿵. Anyway, the time is now 5:09 p.m., almost 10 past 5. It's Friday the 19th of September for Your Busan on 90.5 and 103.3 FM. Welcome to BEFM, 부산영어방송입니다. 반갑습니다. I'm your host, Laura McCluckey. Let's have a little song, shall we? Before that, let me tell you the text topic, actually. Text topic today, what is your favorite drink? And why? And how often do you drink it? 네, 여러분, 오늘의 텍스트 토픽은 여러분이 가장 즐겨 마시는 음료는 무엇인가요? 그리고 왜? 이유도 같이 보내주시면 감사하고, 얼마나 자주 마시나요? 그것까지 다 보내주시면 감사하겠습니다. Get in touch and tell me something I don't know. All right, let's have a song. This is YB with 박하사탕.
공부했던 시절 끝나지 않는 더러운 내 삶에 보이는 것은 얼룩진 추억 속에 고통의 시간만 보낸 뒤에는 텅 빈 하늘만이 아름다웠네. 그 하늘마저 희미해지고 내 갈 곳은 다시 못 올 그곳뿐이야. 시간들도 다시 오진 않아. 어지러워 눈을 감고 싶어. 내 갈 곳은 다시 못 올 그곳뿐이야. 열어줘 제발 다시 한 번만. 두려움에 떨고 있어.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to the quiz. Quiz time. Maraca? No maraca? Ah, so sad. Friday isn't the same without a maraca. However, we'll soldier on. We'll carry on. We'll get on with it. Yes, it is quiz time, and we have chicken for you. Hands up if you like chicken. 2 hands up if you like a double chicken. Sadly, it's a single chicken. However, still a delicious chicken, all the same. If you want to win the chicken, all you need to do is tell us what food are we talking about. It is a food quiz. It's an ASMR food quiz as well. Question, what's your favorite food? Maybe it's this. You never know. What did you eat for lunch today, Ang PD? 뭐 먹었어요? Pasta and pizza and salad. That's amazing. I ate nothing. No, I ate half an onion bagel. I'm very hungry. Anyway, every Friday we've got hints about food. It might be a sound clue, a fun fact, something about the ingredients. You guess what it is. And yeah, that's it. You send your messages in, #9050, 샵 9050, Kakao Talk or YouTube live stream. And you could be the winner. Yeah. So let's get into it. I will tell you the first round of hints. I'm going to describe it to you, which is always very fun, because you know I don't like it to be easy. When other people make the quiz, it's very easy, but I like to make it very difficult. More difficult than it needs to be, I would assume. Here we go. So, this is something that I don't particularly like. I don't like it, really. I'll eat it because it's part of so many other dishes. But if it's on its own, I will generally not eat it. Because a lot of people eat this as a snack, like they eat chips. Do you know what I mean? Like potato chips, 감자칩처럼 그냥 먹는 사람이 있어요. So people like it. They're like, ooh, salty, delicious, crispy. I am not one of those people. However, records actually show that Koreans have been eating this since around the 4th century. Yes. Oh, yes. And actually, Scottish people eat this as well. However, we don't have the same variety as you have. Usually we've got some like smelly old gross looking variety and nobody wants to eat that. So you're very lucky here in Korea to have some very nice this. Okay. This can be enjoyed with many things. It's often eaten with rice. It could often be given as a gift. It depends about the look of it because it comes in many different forms. You can have it in soup, you can have it on its own, you can wrap things in it, you can, I don't know, you can sprinkle it on the top of things. Yeah. It's quite salty if it is salty, but sometimes it's got no seasoning whatsoever and it's quite salty on its own. So you can add salt or you can just have it on its own and it's still quite salty. And I don't want to tell you what color it is. Depending on how you eat it, the texture could be a bit slimy or it could be very crispy. What am I talking about? Pound 9050, 샵 9050. Text messages 101. Kakao Talk is free. You can get on to our live stream and you might be the winner. Ooh. So here's the thing. This thing that I'm talking about now is often given as a popular gift during the holidays. It comes in a gift set. And you can eat it with rice, you can wrap things in it. And it's a big ingredient in kimbap. Okay? Okay. It's rich in vitamins and dietary fiber, apparently. I don't know if this is true. This is what they say, eh? This is what they always say. And actually, the taste can change depending on where it's grown, what season it's harvested, also, etc., etc. I spoke about this yesterday and I said a bowl of this was my favorite meal that I can ever remember because it was so delicious after I gave birth to my daughter. What is it? 단무지? Oh yeah, ding dong dang. 맛있겠다. 단무지. We don't eat 단무지 in Scotland though. We don't do it. I guess really because it's not there. Anyway, I want to eat that now. Do you know what I want actually? I want some kakdugi. Oh, 맛있겠다. kakdugi 먹고 싶고 갑자기. This fly in the studio. It's driving me mad. Okay, listen, I'm going to play you a song. If you know what I'm talking about, what is this food I'm talking about? Pound 9050, 샵 9050, or Kakao Talk. If you know the answer, you could be the winner of some chicken today. This is Paul Anka. Put your head on my shoulder. I'll be back after this.
Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight, show me that you love me too. Put your lips next to mine, dear. that love's a game you just can't win. If there's a way, I'll find it someday, and then this fool will rush in. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me that you love me too. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear, baby, put your head on my shoulder.
So I had no idea you were getting me from a different angle. It wasn't a good angle. I can hide my face behind the mic like this. Look, I'm hiding behind it. And when you've got my full face out, what a nightmare. Anyway, welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining us here. It's a Friday. It's the 19th of September. We're in part 2 of our quiz. We've got chicken up for grabs. So if you like a chicken, then stick around, answer the question. It's 5:23 on the clock, by the way. Let's get right into part 2 of the quiz. A lot of people texting in. I'm not going to read the answer, but I will read your names. Chae-suk name with the right answer. HW name with the right answer. Im Hye-won name with the right answer in English and in Korean. I like that. Im Min-soo 님 also with the right answer. Igirang 님 saying, how are you today? The answer is bidi bidi bidi. That's right. I'm well, thank you. Igirang 님, how are you? Good. Looking forward to the weekend. Jin Dong-won 님, that's not the right answer, but that's a very good answer and sounds very much like what I was describing. Up until I said I like this. Han Sang-yeom 님 texting in. I can't see because I'm too short to see this microphone. Let me twist to the side. Oh, there we go. You're talking about what you like to drink. 예, 커피 중독인 것 같습니다. 다들 아니지만 대부분은 마찬가지죠. 아침에 일어나서 한 잔, 점심 먹고 한 잔, 저녁 먹고 한 잔, 매일 3잔씩이나 마셔요. 근데 저녁 먹고 커피 마실 수 있어요? I can't drink coffee. Or maybe a decaf, actually. I could drink a decaf. Anyway, hints. Do you want some hints? Jetstar name says bottle of water. Oh, very Scottish. I like it a lot. Okay, here we go. Here is our ASMR hint. PD name, is it someone eating? Okay, let me just unplug my ears. Let's take a listen to the hint. Okay, we don't need to hear that again, do we? We don't need to hear it. I will just give you the answer. How's about that? I will tell you the exact answer if you promise never to play that sound again. 멧돼지 소리 같은데요. 멧돼지. 사과를 먹는 멧돼지 소리. If you know the answer, what was that? pound 9050 샵 9050 or KakaoTalk text messages are 101. KakaoTalk is free. So is our live stream on YouTube. Go and find us and enjoy. Frog our name says, Laura, you're so funny. I'm not funny. I was caught unawares. I was not trying to be funny. I was I was caught in the midst of enjoying a little dance to myself. But yes, ASMR is not for me. Yeah, ASMR은 소리 다 똑같은 거예요, says 만학도 영어님. Yeah, I agree. We've got Jetstar name with bottle of water. That's not right. But I know what you're referencing, and that's obviously not what it is. Samir name texting in saying we need Pranish. I don't know what that is, but I agree we need Pranish. Also, let me just give you some more. This comes in many different shapes and sizes. What happens in my house is my siomoni will get this, and it's quite soft and like a piece of paper, and then she'll get it on the heat and she'll get it on the pan, and so it like roasts slightly in a pan. And I come home and I'm like, what is that smell? What's that smell going on in my house? And she'll be like, tss, tss, tss. In my house. I don't mind. It's not that bad. My son will eat this packet after packet after packet and then leave the little empty plastic containers all around my house with little bits of oil in the bottom. I don't mind eating this actually. If I eat it with something, it's okay. But I don't want to put it on top of things. I don't want to 부려 먹고. I don't like that. I just want to eat the ingredients. I don't like it when everything tastes like this. Because I find if you put this on top of something, it automatically tastes like this. You know? So I want to eat the food, and then if I choose to put some of this on the top, I can. So anyway, you can get it in big, long rectangles like A4 paper. You can get it in little squares that are smaller than a smartphone. You can get it in sheets to make rolled rice food. It's very common to Korea. You can also use it in things like soups, and it's very often used in soup. One soup very famous that we eat on birthdays. So it's kind of different but the same, you know? You know what I'm talking about. You know. #9050 샵 9050 or KakaoTalk. Yong님 says, not Yong, dragon. Yong님 says, 로라 안녕하세요. Popcorn. 영님, no. It's not popcorn. Let me give you the final hint. 이게 초록색입니다. It's green. Is it 오이? No, it is not. #9050 샵 9050. We've got everybody texting in with the right answer now. Actually, a few people with the wrong answer. 6422 Neem has the right answer. 3033 Neem texting in with the right answer. Oh. 성이 저도 성이 김씨라서 정답 보냅니다. 중에서 I can't say this out because then you've got the answer. However, you got it. 조연철님, it's not, but it's similar. So in English, we would call it the same thing. So this is a very good point. In Korean, the thing you put in soup and the thing you eat with like rice, like wrapping rice, are different. You call it different names, but in English, it's the same name. Did you know that? There you go. Every day's a school day here at For Your Busan. 한 가지 더 배웠습니다. Success. You can stay here with me for success, or you can hydrate for success, or, you know, just watch some reels. I don't know. You want odengtang for your birthday? Yes. Odengtang is not a birthday dish. However, you can have it. You can do what you want. And by the way, we don't say odengtang. We say 어묵탕, no? We're in Busan. 어묵. 그죠? Yeah. Okay, listen, it's 5:30. So I'm going to play you another song, and then I will come back with the answer to and the winner of the quiz. If you want to win that chicken, you better get your answers in quick, smart. This is Honey Honey by Amanda Seyfried.
Honey, nearly kills me.
Welcome back, everyone. Oh, I confused you a little bit because I said you can put it in soup, and then you all said, oh, miog, yeah? And then some of you said, omuk, is that odeng? And I said, come on. And then we said, the right answer is... Kim. Oh, let's clap for the answer. But here's the thing, something that's very difficult for me. I have a question. All of my Korean listeners, friends, family, everybody. Is it Kim or Kim? I know it's Kim when you spell it Kiok, I am, Kim. But when you say it, it sounds like Kim. Sounds like Kim. It's like a mixture between a G and a K. Kim. Kimbap. It sounds like K to me. No? It's very hard for me. Anyway, the winner is 4192 Neem. Mouth trumpet. You're welcome. Happy Friday, Kim. Lots of people texting in some really great things. Kim named after the inventor Kim. Are there different Kims? I asked a Kim this today. I asked my students Kim, and they said, oh, I don't know. Are there different Kims, like there's different Johns? Like the Gimhae Kims or the Dongnae Kims? Is that a different thing? Okay, it's good to know. Thanks very much. Every day's a school day. Anyway, 4192, who was it? 4192 Neem? Yeah, 4192 Neem. Congratulations. You're the winner. We'll send you some chicken. To everybody else, thank you. What a silly, silly quiz. Let's do it again next week. Deal? Deal. All right, now it's time for My Home, My Busan.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for being here for the final segment of Friday. It's My Home, My Busan. Every Friday, we're joined by a special guest. We wrangle them into our studio, and they tell us their stories of learning Korean, of living here in Busan. Of course, it's a guest from another country, and today we have Pranis. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. Say hello. Hello.
Hey.
Okay, this is your camera here. Now, I know that you already have people on our live stream watching for you because your friend earlier, Samir Neem, said, we need Pranis. Okay, hold your horse. He's here. He's here. So if you want to look in that camera, that's where you can look directly to everyone. So give us your self-introduction. Who are you? Tell us who you are.
Okay, telling about myself. My name is Pranis Khanal, so you can call me Pranis. I'm from Nepal. It's already been 3 years here in Korea. So I came here as a student in Gyeongsang University. So in the beginning, when I came here, I was the new here about the language, culture and everything. But adapting the culture here, learning the language, it was a quite good experience for me. For now, I'm the student of Gyeongsang University. In Gyeongsang University, I was the former vice representative of Nepal. And now I'm the Vice President of International Student Union in our university.
I'm also a student there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm your 선배.
와, 선배님 안녕하세요.
네, 후배. 알겠지, MT 하자, MT. So listen, it's nice to have you with us. Thank you so much for coming in. I just want to double check because all of our listeners, they keep up with global events. We're a very global radio station, as you know. And we just want to know, how's the situation in Nepal? Because we saw things happening on the news. What's going on there? Is everything settled?
Actually, right now, it's quite the condition is good. but still like people are suffering because of the protest which occurred since few days ago.
Yeah.
Actually, the protest was for the corrupt government, but still like there was some misinformation about the things in the foreign media.
Yeah.
Also. Like they said it's for the Nepo kids things, but
Right,
it was
yeah.
actually for the corruption which was like emerged in our country.
Right.
So the protest took for like 2 days, and like 58 people were killed there.
Yeah.
They are like all the students. So for now, the condition is in control. Our prime minister, he resigned, and like the government appointed a new prime minister, and they are like planning to make another election in 6 months. Now the condition is under control.
It's much more stable. Because this isn't actually what you came to talk about, right?
Yeah.
But when we have this global news and then, you know, you're here as an exchange student, you can't go back to the country because you've got to study.
Yeah.
You're here. That's really tough, right? And that's one of the hardest things about living abroad.
Like for me also myself, like I get my higher education from there in that same city where the incident happened. So there are my lots of friends. I was actually worried about them, like about my family also, because the condition becomes very worse in 2 days.
Yeah. So, but everyone you know is safe and yeah? Okay.
Everyone is safe.
That's good. Is Samir right now in Nepal?
Yeah.
Samir, hello. Hello from Busan. Okay, so tell us a bit more about Nepal. Tell us about your beautiful country.
Okay, telling about my country, there is one saying called like the heaven is myth, but Nepal is real because it's really beautiful. So if we talk about the beauty of the Nepal, we all know that the Mount Everest, like the tallest mountain, lies in the Nepal. So regarding that, we have so many like beautiful places in Nepal. If we wants to visit the temples about the traditions, we can visit the Kathmandu. If we want to learn about the adventures life, we can visit the Pokhara. And there are like so many wildlife resources. And then the main thing is like the Buddha. Lord Buddha was also born in Nepal.
Yeah.
So there are so many things. If the people who are still in like different countries who are watching our podcast, if they want to visit Nepal, they all are welcome to visit Nepal. Because in the protest also, like the video was viral over there. Like though they are doing the protest, but they are keeping their guests safe, like waving the hands for them, and they are passing them to go through the protest.
Yeah, I mean, my old professor was from Nepal, and I've had a lot of fellow students who are from Nepal and friends, and everyone is so happy, so friendly, so kind.
Yeah, because we treat our guests like a god.
Yeah.
So they are our like we have like one slogan in Nepali, Atithi Devo Bhava. It means like our guests are our god.
Wait, Pranis, you can't say it that fast. Teach us one more time slowly.
Okay. So in our country, we have one slogan which is called Atithi Devo Bhava.
Atithi
Devo Bhava.
Devo Baba.
Yeah, it means our guests are our god.
Oh, so Atithi Devo Baba.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So we treat them like our own like gods. Like because our country is known as the Hindu country, still like 80% of our population follow the Hindu religion.
Right.
So they treat their guest as a god. So it's like really safe to visit and good, like beautiful. The main thing is like you can get all the experience over there.
Okay, so then I know this already. Food. I know what you're going to say. Momos.
Yeah.
Right? What else?
But except that, if you really willing to visit Nepal, there is like according to the region, if you wish to visit the Himalayan region, then you can try thukpa. And then there is the like bread made from the potato. You can eat that. And if you go to the hilly region, our like traditional food, which is called dhero set, there you will get the Latins, the vegetables, and the dhero made from the maize flour. So if you visit the Tarai, there you can try the ghungi, which is the dish from snails. So it's really famous. Yeah, I know like people, whenever they imagine about Nepal, they think about the momo mandu because it's like very famous all over the world.
Yeah.
But still, like there are so many dishes you can try in Nepal.
I love that you're telling us about snails and everything. There's, what's that called here? Not taipengi, but there's something like it's like red sauce with snails and like vegetables, crunchy vegetables. Anyway, it's very good. But I think there's a lot of just crossover with food, no matter where you go in the world, right? Because people eat no matter where you go. So there's a lot of crossover. Okay, so you're from Nepal.
Yeah.
And your hometown is Chitwan. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, it's Chitwan.
Chitwan. Oh, good. I can speak Nepalese very well. I didn't realize I was so good at Nepalese. So there we go. So tell us a bit more about your hometown.
Okay. So my hometown is like 176 kilometers far from our capital city. It lies in Tarai region. The most famous thing about my hometown is Chitwan National Park. So if you visit my home country, you can see elephants, rhinoceros, and then the tigers. There are like 365 types of birds. So it's kind of like really very great place. Though the weather is a bit hot, so if you want to visit Chitwan, the right place is to visit on the mid of the October. So in the mid of the October, we have our big festival called Dasai in Nepal. So that at that time, the weather is also good. The atmosphere around the national park is also very good. And the one like really interesting thing about my hometown is in our hometown, in the time of December, we have one game called Hatti Polo. It's really the football of elephants. So if you want to enjoy that session, you can visit my home country in hometown in the time of December.
So many cool things. You are literally a walking advertisement for Nepal.
Yeah.
You know everything.
Yeah, because I'm here to talk about my country.
Of course. But listen, we want to know more about Nepal, but we want to know about your life here in Korea. So you said you've been here around 3 years. And you've learned Korean culture, you've learned some Korean. How's your Korean language?
It's like I'm still learning. I say I'm still learning. Yeah, I'm good because I have worked here in some places. Like I was the previous Glohaksing working student in my university also. So yeah, I have learned some, but I'm still learning because my plan after graduation is to work here in Korea. That's why I'm like learning. I'm really like working hard.
Working hard to learn the language. I think it's really tough. It's not an easy language. And is this your third or fourth language?
It's my third language.
Third language.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like if I calculate it as a language, it's the fourth because my first language is Nepali. Then I learned English. Nepal is like quite close with India, so I'm very fluent in Hindi also. And then I'm like learning Korean.
Yeah, just 4 languages, only 4.
Yeah.
It's only 4.
But it's hard.
It's really hard. It's very hard. It's a different alphabet. It's very different to anything else. And so, yeah, it's really tricky. Tell us about something very special that's happened to you while you've been in Korea.
So, I don't know, it's special or like funny. Like when I was here in the Korea, so I was only learning the Korean like from the very basic. So learning about the simple meanings. So I went to the restaurants with my friends. And then I learned from my class. We have to call the staffs of the like restaurants. We need to like raise the hand and say Chogyo. But I was learning, but I mistakenly say Chagiya.
Chagiya.
Yeah. And like the waiter there, she was like female and she was staring at me. So I feel like, oh my God, did I say something wrong?
Yeah.
And then there was my friend who was quite good in Korean. So he explained me the real meaning of Chagiya. It means like baby. Oh my God, I did the math? And I said sorry to her.
Yeah. I've had something, well, not as bad as that, but I've had something similar. I never called any wait staff baby. Hey, baby, come over here. I've got an order for you. But we get words confused. So I very loudly, in a very busy restaurant, said, 이모님, 양말 좀 더 주세요. 양말. I asked her for socks and she said, eh? And I said it again, 양말 주세요. And I was like, oh my God, I meant 양파. Whoops. I wanted to ask for onions. And so we make those little mistakes all the time. But I think if you can just get past those mistakes, who cares, right? We're learning. This fly is going to be the end of me today. I'm going to punch it. So tell us about some differences between your culture and Korean culture.
So the first thing I would like to differentiate is in the Nepal, people are more relaxed. Here, they're the time is very punctual. If it's 9, it's 9. But in our country, it's a bit different. If it's 9, 9:05 also okay, 9:10 also okay, sometimes 9:30 also okay. So that's why we used to say, Nepal time.
Yeah.
And like regarding the cultures, like there are so many things which are like similar. While we do the greeting insa, people like used to bow their head here in Korea. So in our country also, we just like joined our hands and then bow our head if they are elders. So in our country also, we respect our elders. But the difference is here, the like junior are like there is really difference. Like if you are younger in the years, like 6 months also, you are junior. You need to respect your sanbei.
Yeah.
But in our country, it's more relaxed. Like the people of the age like 20 and 30 can be friends, and they don't have to like respect that much like is here in Korea.
So I think there's a lot of difference as Korea becomes more global, and as Busan specifically becomes more global. There is a lot more relaxed when we're especially using English.
Yeah.
But when we speak back in Korean, because the hierarchical language is embedded into Korean culture, and you can't ignore it. So we need to use different language depending on who we speak to. So I think that will never be something that we can get away from in Korean. However, I've noticed there is a change.
Yeah.
There's a little change. But living in Busan, you have obviously had many experiences. What are some of your favorite things about living in Busan?
So the first thing I love about Busan is like the weather is quite similar as my country. Like not that much cold, not that much hot. And for the people from Nepal is like landlocked country. So we never experience sea in our country. And the Busan is like surrounded by the sea. That is the worst thing for me. Whenever I feel really like stressed or whenever I feel like bored in my home, like in my room, I just go to the beaches, sit there and then just listen to music, like wearing the earphones and sitting in front of the Gongali beach is like the great experience for me. It's like relaxing. I forget everything when I reach there. And like especially about the foods here in Busan, like I really love like enjoying the Korean foods, though I don't eat like the seafoods. But here we have so many options to eat for the fast foods, and like as you say, the Busan is really globalized these days. So here is so many opportunities for the people from the different countries also. So I have really participated in different conferences, like the educational conferences, some company visit also. So I really love the welcoming nature of the Busan city these days.
Yeah. I love that. So you want to stay here and work here after you graduate. What area do you want to work in?
So for me, right after 3 days, in Tuesday, I have my startup presentation on Bexco in the Fly Asia event.
Oh, nice!
So if I can present my idea in very good way, so I would like to start something by myself rather than working somewhere else. So it will give contribution to my country and to Korea as well. So I can create the working platform for other people also. I just want to start something by myself.
So my hint for you, or my tip for you as a previous business owner, because I sold my business this year. I had a startup. My advice to you is find someone you trust who is Korean, who can help you with all the paperwork.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's too hard.
So in my
and
case,
you might cry every day.
in my case, my university is helping for me. So we have like the startup club in our university. So from there, I hope I will get some support.
You'll get some support. So find one person, at least one person that you can count on, that can perhaps come on as your vice president or as your co-founder, and just work together, because the paperwork in Korea is no joke.
Yeah.
No joke, right? Yeah, absolutely. Listen, it's been such a pleasure to have you in the studio, Pranis, and it's been so nice learning about Nepal and learning about your life. Would you like to say anything to all of your friends, family back home in Nepal?
Yeah. So for me, I'm doing very good here in Korea, and like my friends who are watching me from Korea, like Nepal, and wants to come Korea, then Busan is the best place for you. Please come to Busan. Enjoy here.
Busan is good.
Yes, Busan is good.
Very good. Also, can you say that in Korean?
Yeah. Like I have to welcome them to the Busan.
Just say something very short. We're running out of time.
Okay. Yeah. 여러분, if you want to come Busan.
That's English.
No.
부산으로 오고 싶으시면
부산으로 오고 싶으면 너한테 연락 주세요.
잘했어요.
예, 감사합니다.
좋습니다. Listen, what a pleasure. We wish you all the best, and we hope
thank
to
you.
hear from you again. Good luck at
thank you
Fly
so much.
Asia. See you later, Pranis. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, time for us to say goodbye for today. The final. Oh, you can sit down. Wait, please. The final song for you today is "Stand by Me" by Ben E. King, produced by Tong Yuna, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, hosted by Laura McCluckey. This was Friday's edition of For Your Busan. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.
Has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And all